About 5 years ago, edge accelerators showed up that sort of like it transformed the way we look at device intelligence. Suddenly, we have cloud-scale models appearing into our smallest of the smallest devices. In fact, if I look into Max 78K, it has gained 1000x improvement over latency and efficiency compared to a traditional microcontroller. Now, of course, model efficiency is also increasing. Of course, there is a accuracy sacrifice that I'm going to talk in a bit. But the third piece in this puzzle is the storage. Now, the storage price is going down ridiculously. You can buy a 30 gigabyte SD card for less than $20 now. Now, when you combine these three pieces, model efficiency, hardware accelerator, and the storage, what you really have is that the AI will be venturing into the smallest of the smallest devices that you can think of. That said, though, models are not becoming smaller, they're becoming larger. And in fact, this accuracy gain that we are having in these remarkable models comes at the expense of also an exponential growth in operational complexities. Majority of the models today require over 1,000 gigaflops for a single inference tasks, right? Now then, unless you do some sacrifice in your accuracy or the specificity, the model's performance with respect to memory is also challenging. So there is a room for software acceleration to play, especially in the embedded software space, that how you can take these models and run them into the small devices without compromising the performance and accuracy. But that's just one bit. There are a few other challenges that we can think of, or we should think of, if we really would like to see our devices become intelligent. And that is why we have built OmniOS, which is an AI native programmable OS for ultra low power devices. Besides solving the problem that I just mentioned, making models run into the small devices, we do few other very important things. First, we do an accelerator composition to run models into different accelerators. We do storage efficiency management. We do collaboration, and I'm going to talk about that. And perhaps, surprisingly, you probably not hear that a software can also do thermal management. And we're also taking care of that. Now, Alessandro will tell you a little bit about our few features.
Yeah, so to begin with, one of the main drawbacks of current software systems for embedded systems is that they lack any support for AI hardware accelerators. And OmniOS actually solves that because it enables the automatic orchestration of different AI workloads on multiple computational units like CPUs, GPUs, and AI accelerators. So you can take your models and scale them up on these devices, taking full advantage of the hardware you have. Second, as the machine learning models become larger and more complex, a huge source of inefficiency comes from data transfers between storage units and computational units. OmniOS helps there as well because it basically enables the efficient management of storage across different units and basically avoids inefficient and redundant data transfers, also saving power that way. But this is not all.
Now, of course, the accelerator and the storage is good enough to bring your models into these devices, but most applications that run on devices today actually require multiple models to run and multiple models to interact with each other. So how do you actually do that? So you do need to think about the collaboration of the devices that are on and around your body for doing this multiplicity, right? And there is absolutely no support in any embedded framework in the world today that can do this kind of collaboration at the embedded space, where you can run distributed inferences in a collaborative manner. So OmniOS is particularly designed to exactly do that kind of collaboration in a distributed environment to run multiple machine learning models. Now, as I say, that the fourth feature is something very surprising because you probably don't think thermal management is an issue for software, because you often think you can put more heatsink, maybe you have a better thermal dynamics in your enclosure or your material choice, right? But actually, if you think about many of these devices that you're talking about are very intimate because they are wearable. You're going to wear them in your skin. They have skin contact. So the heat is very important, and we have cases where, like the watch is actually giving you second-degree burn because it's too hot, because it's doing all of this activity tracking continuously on your body, right? So now you have to really carefully think that how you're going to design your solutions, especially which are AI-driven, so that your thermal footprint can be managed. And we have seen, when we have managed to actually discover some very clever tricks, that how can you actually run the machine learning applications in a certain way that will minimize your thermal footprint so that you can actually maintain your devices to use without any kind of like a danger to your health. Right, so with all of these features, OmniOS is actually quite a remarkable embedded software innovation, but we're not stopping there. We're not just building the software, but we're also demonstrating that how OmniOS revolutionizing the future of many of device spaces. Today we have two such devices that I want to discuss with you to demonstrate the power of OmniOS.
Yeah, so the first device is OmniBuds that you see here. So this is the first sensory earbud that can measure all 5 vital signs, including blood pressure, while you're listening to your favorite tunes directly from your ears. And of course we have all the activity tracking that nowadays we're used to, like step counting and walking, with the additional benefit of head and face sensing, which opens up interesting opportunities like diet monitoring or facial expression sensing. OmniBuds are packed with sensors. They have 9-axis motion sensors, 3 wavelengths optical sensors, skin temperature sensors, and 3 microphones. And of course they have multiple computational units, including AI accelerators, so you can run again all your models directly on the device for added privacy protection and support. And the beauty is that the left earbud and the right earbud are exactly the same. So it doesn't matter if you like to wear only one or both of them, these advanced sensing and capabilities will always be with you anyway. OmniBuds, of course, take full advantage of the OmniOS features that we just mentioned, and they can deliver at least 6 hours of battery life with all the different advanced sensing and acoustic functionalities distributed across the multiple computational units and across the multiple earbuds if they are available. We believe OmniBuds will revolutionize the way we manage our health and well-being, while also help us hear better.
So now, of course, OmniBud is the device that we designed to sense and understand you and your body. But we also have devices that are designed to sense the world around you and understands what's going on. In fact, the device I want to show you today is OmniCamera. This is first true camera platform in the planet that can do multiple applications natively on the device without compromising any user data or privacy, while completely automating your MLOps pipeline. So what I showed you earlier with those accelerators and the storage and the model efficiency all has been actually demonstrated into the OmniCamera 2. Now we have both devices with us. We will be there in that corner table later this session. So please come and talk to us, because these are only the 2 devices that we did. But we think OmniOS and in general the innovations we have in these projects are profoundly important for creating the next big device in the planet. And you could be that innovator, and we want to partner you. So we welcome you to join us either as an entrepreneur in residence or to innovation partner to build the next big device with OmniOS. Thank you.